What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. You already know it is. It's Mr. No Face, No Case, MSK, Max on Sport with another video for you guys. Now, let's get straight into it. The game is obviously finished. Is Manchester United nil, Man City 3, or Man City 3, Manchester United nil. It was an away game at Etihad. What can I say? It was a disappointing performance. It was a disappointing display. It was everything was disappointing, to be fair. Even the managerial selection was disappointing. I felt like the tactics that we used as well was disappointing. The team selection was disappointing. The performance was disappointing. Individual players, all of that was disappointing. And what I'm starting to feel like is that every time I feel like this team is getting better or is progressing. Don't get me wrong, we are progressing game by game, even in this game as well. There was some progression, but obviously a lot of negativity overweighs the positive that you can take from this game. Do you know what I'm saying? So I want to start by saying this team selection, I feel like Amorim got it wrong, completely wrong, horrendously got it wrong. Reason why I say that is this. Moving Brandon Burma from that right-hand side to the left-hand side was one of the biggest mistakes in the selection. You should have left Brandon Burma in that position, and I feel like you should have left Amad Diallo in the position that he played last week as well, 2 weeks ago, and that's in that right wing-back position. You should have kept him there. And the reason why I say that is because they're starting to work together, they're starting to gel. You see that Brandon Burma pushes on to be a second striker while Amad Diallo moves on to be the right number 10. And I felt like that was working well. Although we've lost Matthias Cunha, I felt like Xerxes would have been the player to bring on instead of bringing in Mazraoui. To bring him in, instead of bringing in Mazraoui, Xerxes would have been the player to bring on in that number 10 left position. And that would have helped with going forward as well. Because the opportunity was there. There was space in that game all over and on that left-hand side. There was so much space and we just didn't utilize it. We didn't utilize it enough. We didn't capitalize on the evil. Now, playing Xerxes would have given us a better opportunity in creating in terms of creativity. And again, in that midfield, Manuel Ugarte didn't offer us nothing today. Offered us absolutely nothing. So that's another player that I wouldn't have started. I would have either started Kobe Mainu, or I would have started, or even what he did in the last minute, which was bringing Kobe Mainu and then push Bruno to that left number 10 position. You should have even started with that. If you started with that, that would have been much better than the selection that he actually went for. And I don't know what the point is. I don't know why he does this. You sign a player who is better than what you've got currently, but yet you didn't play him in the keeper in Le Mans. You should have started the keeper. Why not start Le Mans? I don't understand why. And I feel like this is the thing that some Manchester United fans are going to hate about this manager. Is the arrogance. I mean, you can. I'm happy that I can work with the fact that you have this arrogance, but you need to understand certain things. You sign this player so that he can play because you have belief and faith in him. Look what Man City did. Man City signed Donnarumma. They threw him in straight away. They threw him in straight away, and you saw what he did. He made a great save with that Brian Mbama save. Great save. Great save. That's the kind of player you need. Those are the things you need. You need to put in the player that you've signed to take this position. You need to put him in the game and play him. I'm glad to see Sesko started, but again, you didn't really get going because there was no opportunity for him. There was nothing going for him. There was no playing towards him. There was not playing to his strength. But anyway, I'm gonna get to that. Now that's the selection. Now the first 17 minutes, yeah, we was in the game. We looked like we was controlling the game. We was giving it. We was taking it. It was good going forward. Passing, movement. Everything was out is how I thought it would be. And in that game, even you could see that City were nervous. In that 17 minutes, they were nervous. They wasn't really sure what to do or how to even play against us because we was playing well. And the moment that first goal went in again, I don't understand here. Individual error, this is what cost us in this game. Luke Shaw for the first goal, Luke Shaw again for that second goal. Because that's 2 goals Luke Shaw cost us. It was too easy the way Doku was able to switch right between him. It was too easy for that. And obviously he got lucky as well with the ricochet back to him for the cross for Phil Foden's goal. But that being said, if it just felt like there's no other gear to kick onto. Do you know what I'm saying? Right now, I find didn't look like they had another gear to go up to. Do you know what I mean? Even the first half, at the end of the first half, I still had some belief that, you know what, it's still 1-0, it's still 1-0. If we can get back in, we can get back into it. In the second half, we can get back into it. And I believe that this manager should have made a change. He should have made a change. He should have changed players. I promise you, he should have kept that Sesko on. He should have brought Xerxes on. Should have made that change straight away right there. Bring Kobe on. He should have made those changes, and I feel like those are the reasons. That's one of the reasons why we lost this game, because you didn't make those change in the right time. When you're supposed to make that change, you didn't make that change, and that's what cost us this game, in my personal belief. But I'm not saying that the manager ain't good enough. I'm not saying he doesn't understand he doesn't know what he's doing. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that he's still trying to experiment, still trying to figure out what's really best for him in this position in going forward, because he's lost a player in Cunha who would have started. And I understand the dilemma with Casemiro, that he's just coming back from Brazil as well. He's just had an international game, he's coming back from Brazil, so he might be tired. But if he's on the bench, play him. It doesn't matter. They're players. They want to play football. Play him. Then you can bring Ugarte on in the second half or towards the closing of the game, because we might have even been up. You brought Casemiro on, you see what Casemiro can do. Casemiro not only can he defend, he could also progress the ball. That's what makes him better than Emmanuel Ugarte. That's what makes him much better. Ugate's just got the legs. If Ugarte had his brain and his winning and his creativity, we'll be laughing. But he doesn't have that. He's just able to just destroy it, and then he doesn't know what to do with it. You can see how he gave the ball away at least twice in the middle of the pitch. In the middle of the pitch, one almost led to a goal. So this is the thing with that's the problem with Manu Ugarte. I would have started with Casemiro. I would have started Casemiro, take him off if he gets tired. It wasn't like those players running past anyway. Even from the selection that Pep put out, we should have seen from there that, you know what, second half, I'm making this change. It should have been that quick. You should have understood that. You should have saw that coming. And anyway, the second half started, and within the first 10 minutes, we conceded again. That's when I knew the game was over. From that moment, I knew the game was done, because we didn't leave. We wasn't even in gear one to start with. It's like we didn't come out. We didn't come out after the first 17 minutes. That was it. It looked like that was our max. But again, people were just giving away the ball. Bruno, very, very poor today. I can't believe what I saw from him in that first half. Even in the second half as well. Horrid passes. There was just no belief. No belief. Like I said, Bruno in the deep, number 8, it just doesn't work. It does not work. We need a player that can play in that position. Bruno needs to play a bit higher weight. He knows that, you know, giving away the ball from that position is not going to cost us that much. But giving away from that center of the park, it affects Manchester United. It affects the way we play. It affects the way we progress. It affects the way we build up as well. Dogu, poor today. I don't understand the point of having a striker who's 6 foot something, 6'4", and you can't cross the ball to him. You can't get the ball close enough to him. I don't get that. I don't understand. We need to start putting in crosses from the left, from the right. First time crosses that's going to catch the opponent defenders like off guard. These are the things that we need to do. We've got a striker that's 6'4", 6'4" striker. We need to start crossing the ball. Today, Dogu, I don't know what he was doing. So many opportunities in that left-hand side, because he had tons and tons and tons of space, tons and tons of space, time. So much time in his hand. He has so much space, but yet not a single cross beats the first man. It's either it's overcooked or it doesn't beat the first man. It's the same thing with Bruno today. The free kicks don't beat the first man. And then this little stupid dinks that he's trying to do, like, play the fucking ball. Like, I don't understand. I really, really don't get it. He was poor today. Luke Shaw, poor. The old left-hand side of Manchester United team were poor today. All left-hand side was absolutely shocking today. And even the right-hand side as well, Mazraoui is limited. We're starting to see that he's limited. A lot of these players that we thought, you know what, yeah, they were doing good. When Ten Hag had them, even in the start when they were doing what they were doing, we're starting to see that they're limited. They're very, very limited players. But at the same time, they're still putting in the work. Mazraoui tried his best today. Amad Diallo, again, I expect more from this guy. I haven't seen anything from him this season. Nothing at all from him this season. We're 4 games in. We just have to wait and see. Matthias de Ligt, no, it was decent today. It was decent today. I think it could have been better. I've seen him in better situation. He's played in better games. Even in the Euro, the whole team was just disjointed. The whole team was disjointed. We looked like individuals, not a team. Do you know what I'm saying? And it was just poor all around. It was poor all around. And yeah, we need to start to figure this out. Let's start figuring this out. We knew it was going to be a difficult start anyway. I mean, with the started with Arsenal. We should have beat Fulham, beat Burnley. We knew it's gonna be tough with Man City. We also knew he's gonna be tough with the other games coming up as well. I think we've got Chelsea next. It's gonna be a tough game, but I still believe in this manager. I see what he's doing. I think I like what he's doing, and yeah, we just have to wait and see. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on with Manchester United, and a lot that this manager has to deal with. So, but yeah, pretty much that's it for me. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one as well. Take care, guys.